Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I will talk about the journey of an engineering training to a professional engineer license. Do you guys know when are you eligible for the professional practice exam? What would you need to do to waive off the language requirements? Do you know the experience requirements are not the same across Canadian engineering regulators? Stay tuned for answers to these questions. On this slide, we're going to discuss the eligibility requirements. First comes the academics or the education requirements that you need to meet for the PNG license. Next comes the work experience requirements. We will discuss the amount of work experience required and how to satisfy experience requirements for international applicants. Next comes the professional practice exam. We will go over the eligibility requirements, also discuss when you can write this exam. Next comes the good character. How good character guidelines are met with your application, we will go over them. And last is the language. We discuss the requirements for language test and different ways you can satisfy those requirements. On this slide, I'm going to discuss the academic requirements. Holding a 4-year engineering degree is a requirement to get the PNG license. This engineering degree needs to be accredited by Canadian Engineering Accreditation Board or possess equivalent qualifications. This is determined by APEX through your academic assessment process. Watch my previous video to understand the academic assessment process. If you are already registered as an EIT, then you have already met the academic requirements. On this slide, I'm going to discuss the work experience requirements for the PNG licensure. All Canadian provinces and territories require that applicants for PNG licensure have at least 4 years of engineering work experience, except for the province of Quebec, where only 2 years of work experience is required. Equivalent international experience may be accepted, and academic examinations might be required to confirm the engineering education obtained internationally. Enrolling as an engineer in training is a fantastic way to obtain required work experience under the supervision of a professional engineer and references you will need to apply for your PNG licensure. Stay tuned for my next video where I will go over the work experience reporting process. In this slide, I'm going to discuss the professional practice exam. All applicants for professional engineering license are required to take this exam, no matter where you have completed your engineering education. Canadian and international applicants both have to take this exam. This exam is conducted by the National Professional Practice Examination Body. Link of their website is in the description below. This exam is offered at least 4 to 5 times in a year. Eligibility for professional practice exam. As soon as you are registered as an engineering training, you can write your professional practice exam anytime. And I would recommend to write as soon as possible. Remember to register through your engineering association for the exam. Do not register directly on the National Professional Practice Exam website. I will be covering the professional practice exam in more detail in my upcoming video. Stay tuned. In this slide, I'm going to discuss the good character guidelines that are required for the PNG licensure. Display of good character usually constitutes values and virtues that are socially acceptable attributes, which include integrity, candor, empathy, and honesty. Usually, your professional references would have feedback questions regarding your character. In this slide, I'm going to discuss the language requirements. This applies to the applicants with first language other than English or who have not completed their undergraduate engineering degree at a university where the language of instruction was English. If you fall into these two categories, you would have to meet the language requirements through an acceptable English language text, such as IELTS. Tip: in special cases, you can file an appeal with Apex. This is true for Saskatchewan applicants, where you would need a professional reference who is a PNG and has worked with you. The professional reference would verify that you're competent enough in the English language. Thanks for watching my video. Stay tuned for more videos. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Till then, happy engineering.